looking for yourself out there. I'm seeing a black portal open up on the ground here. Now that the floor is clean. I just wanted to vent really quick. Okay? I just want to vent. And I'm going to start off by saying this. I understand that things are hard because the decisions that were made, not just by me, but by the universe. However, I'm move this closer so I don't have to talk this loud. I believe that the dark side of reality, the shadow world, is just as important as this realm. Like it's just as important. It has its, ups and downs, but it's pretty stable, right? It's crazy to go from the dark realm to this realm. In the other realm, the dark realm, I'm well taken care of. I got my husbands, they're very faithful and they're really loving. They're good to me. I've never wanted for anything in the dark realm because I've always given as much as I receive. I've given a lot. In order for that energy to transfer to this course in time, I've given a lot of energy to thought, right? Then I come over here on this bitch. Then I wake up from a fantasy. Then I wake up from the fucking fantasy only to find out mostly all of them got wives, girlfriends, spouses, and children, living their best life, found out how to transfer their consciousness or the energy that was sent from consciousness over, like doing a damn thing, taking care of their family and whatnot. And my ass is like, ain't I your family? Ain't I your family, supposedly? I'm family. But nobody honors the dark side as much as they honor their white wives, their white lives. That's what they was talking about, black lives versus white lives. We're talking about the shadow world versus the physical world, not just black and white. It's not just black and white. I'm talking about if I'm providing from a spiritual capacity, hella fucking information, hella energy. And yeah, I'm sitting in a hospital bed by myself. It's like, okay, well then, if it's shadow husbands, then I have to find a way to find balance within realities that maybe it's just meant for shadow world. Maybe it's not meant to seep over into this realm. And that I have to find a different story to complete. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm kind of in that atmosphere. I'm kind of in that intense atmosphere. Looks like a cue. Like, I know that my wound, my mother and my father wound, is the need to be wanted and adored and cared for, because you were never cared for, wanted, or adored, you know. But it's like, I feel like the suffrage that I've been through, it should have halted when I said stop. You know, when I said stop, I don't want this to happen. It should have stopped, because I have enough spiritual economy to produce the results that I need. Without effort, it should have been. But then I realized it's about the balancing of yin and yang. If I'm taking all of my partner's bad shit so that they can have a good life in the physical realm, only to figure out that I'm being used, that would make me very angry. That would make me so angry. That would make me press the button. That would make me so angry. Only to figure out that I'm just being used for information, or used to make their life a little easier. That would anger me. Giving them what they want from a spiritual, and they already know because they did the training of how to get this shit over here. Determination, hard work, talent, alchemy, mastering alchemy. Like, to me, I look at the role of a sacred, of Thoth's role of the husbands of heaven. I look at that as the highest standard that you can put yourself as a masculine, as a divine masculine, is within Thoth's court, within his shoes, within the circle, right? And at a certain point, yeah, they're giving from a spiritual perspective. But if bitch is on this road, going down this path, and get scared, get nervous, get sad, and I'm having to deal with everything with just me, that I'm having to glue myself together after I've given organ after organ to my team, to my squad. The only reason that they have immortality in that sense is because of the blood of God. It's because of the organs of God making them demigods. I don't know. The fantasy world, Dungeons and Dragons and shit. They need to catch up with the time, because we're on a fucked up timeline if some shit don't change. That's like the dude carrying the world on his back. He carrying the world on his back. He get tired as fuck. He like, okay, I'm done carrying this shit. Either it needs to birth or y'all need to get off the ship. Because I've done my suffering already. I'm going to get my body back in order and work out and take care of my vessel because I want to stay in it. And go from there. And if my partner adult's energy does see this, just know I'm getting to the point where I'm disappointed in this far away knocking. Oh well, y'all taking care of y'all babies and y'all houses and y'all fucking doing it okay. Might I remind you of how your shadow got to where your physical body is? It made a pact. You want it, honey? You gotta reciprocate the shit when the time comes. Everyone forgets about that oath. The oath of Thoth. Everyone forgets about it. As soon as they get over here, they lose their motherfucking rabbit ass mind. They get to the light side of that shit, they lose their fucking mind. They don't give a fuck. I'm like, yeah, you're fighting your war, you're doing your shit, you know. The war is over. The war is over. There's no more war. So how can you watch your divine feminine suffer and just be silent about it? That doesn't make any sense to me. Is it that you get what you want in the end? Got your fame, your money, your houses, your women, children, and you just become complacent. You don't need to search for anything more. You got you turned uh, metal into gold. You always filter it to the dark side. And I'm the one who's sitting there at the sewing machine filtering the darkness out of the agents that you put and then put light back into them because I suck up the darkness and I carry the darkness for you to be who you are, to get what you want. Like a fucking ass, like a pack mule, like a motherfucking ass. Isis in the ass. The goddess Isis in the ass. That's what I feel like. Big old butthole. Allow me to have my pity party. 5 minutes for an hour. Allow me my pity party. Where I wear my dunce cap and I shake my little rattle. The dunce over here. It's kind of fucked up in a sense. It's kind of fucked up. And all the shit that I'm going through as a child and whatnot. So I can't filter as much energy, but they just keep asking. The dark spirit energies just keep asking and asking. I want to have the best talent in the world. I want to have this. Let me have this. I've lived here for billions of years. It's my time to have fame. It's my time to do this. And so here I go, filtering out the darkness within the wish to make the wish pure. Only for it to be taken from my light And if I ask for something as simple as I want a child, I have to go through hella shit to filter out my own darkness because I'm handing it to the masculines and they're like, it's not time. I can't do it right now. I got a baby on the way. I can't sacrifice anything, you know. You're on your own today, darling. I'm like, but I'm not asking for much. I was just asking for a child to carry on the legacy in case anything happens to me. Yeah, can't filter it for you right now. I got shit to do. I can't take another bullet this round. And I could sit here and talk all the major shit I want. But the moment that really sticks with me is who was by my side, physical, while I was going through my turmoil. I've died a lot of times for just for this world. It never seems to be good enough. It just doesn't seem like anyone gives a fuck. Unless they want something. A new song, some fame, money, home, jewelry, diamond. They want something to transfer over. But first, I gotta put in work. I gotta vent, take out the darkness from whatever they want, so that they are free and clear. People think that popularity just happens on its own. Ah, one second I'm not popping, and next I'm popping. That's buku honey, honey. All the spirits are like, try to think of it from a more positive element. Try to be more positive. You know, your words impact the larger scale. Good. My words should be very impactful because I'm speaking how I'm feeling, and that is important. Just because every once in a while you can have your sad days. You can balance your sad days out with the happy days that you're being strong. You can balance that shit out and ask the questions that are necessary for you to come to the conclusion of what do you want to do about it? I think that's more important than anything, right there. Speaking your truth, no matter if they're positive or negative, outletting your skies through your voice to say that you're not happy with a situation in order for that shit to get fixed. And I've been venting and talking about this shit for a long time. I played the Harriet Tubman character. I played, Baba Yaga character. I've played everything in the dark. It's easy for me to play because I play with the mind of a child, and child is creator. No matter what happens to me, you can never take the child spirit from me because I raise all of the spirits. Always, my soul is always surrounded by children, always, because I raised them in order for them to grow up and act like their daddy. Absent the fact. So I transfer everything back into physical, and I look at what I have, and I'm just like, that was a lot of spiritual work. And I'm transferring it over to the physical, and I'm like, okay, something's not correlating. Either somebody's stealing from me, or they have lost sight of what is really important from a shadow perspective. And maybe my classes can really do an impactful job for them. And I'm just venting and trying to puzzle piece this shit together because right now I'm in a dark space and time. I'm in a dark frame of mind. I mean, because if you look at it, you just like, you study it, you're like, okay, well, I chose to have a lot of spiritual partners because I felt it would benefit the children in the long run. Go to your dad's house. I can't handle you today. Being bad. Take your ass to your daddy's house. Energy. And it's all about respect in a sense. It's all about fucking respect. They knew what was about to happen. They knew. They got all the scripts in advance, all the information in advance. Okay, but think maybe I just give too much. I need to shut some things off from my masculine's perspective, some kind of power or something that will force humility. Force humility. Everybody goes through their tests and their trials, but I tried all my hardest to take the burden from the shadow world for the masculines to be able to raise the spiritual community to an age of graduates. To be the doctors and teachers and lawyers, and financiers, and all this, to get the children, to usher the children like a flock back to their physical bodies after being raised from a spiritual perspective. Hi.
Hey, my name is Ron. Are you ready for your dialysis?
Yeah, I should be getting breakfast soon. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll let you eat.
Oh.
Thank you. How are you?
Right. You know, Ron, I'm having a day today, Ron. It's always the days of dialysis. I'm having a day. All right. That's all I got, guys. I got to go do my 4-hour dialysis.
It's 3.5 today.
3.5-hour dialysis. So,
Close.
so, thank you for letting me vent a little bit, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye.